Hello, beautiful! So yesterday I was talking on Twitter with someone about the worst ticket numbers that we've ever had on a concert in Japan. And obviously because of that I had to look up my tickets. And I thought today we could just talk about a video that I've wanted to do for ages. Or a topic that I wanted to do for ages. I wanted to talk about my worst, best, funniest, most embarrassing, whatever, concert experiences. Yay! It's gonna be amazing. As you can see, we have a few, not as much as I would like to, but some. And we'll just talk about them now. So this video will be everything that I have attended until 2010, which is not that much, I think, but I think it's gonna be too much if I put it all in one, like, I like talking a lot apparently, so. Let's just start right away with the first concert that I've ever attended. Oh boy. Diane Gray, can you see anything in 2007 in Dresden? It was my first concert, so I was hella excited, I think, and I was beyond sick. Like seriously. It was still the time at which you would arrive at the concert hall, like 24 hours before the live started. It was kinda nice, like we've met some nice people. But the first annoying thing, of course, was while we were sleeping, a whole crowd of other people came up and just pushed their way beyond us, so we were kinda not at the front anymore, which was a bit annoying, but okay, no drama. We tried to stay cool. But later on, while waiting, beef started a bit. I don't know, it was kinda exhausting. This one part was like, yeah, we kinda love each other, but at the other hand, we kinda hate each other at the same time. It was 2007 was a wild time. But we all looked, I would like to say great, but we didn't, but I thought we would all look great. And this is why I started getting into the fashion. Because of this concert, or rather because of the people that sat in front of the venue 24 hours. Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing that again, unless the fan base is still as bitchy as it used to be, but it was kinda nice just sitting there, wasting your whole energy on just sitting there, and then, I don't know, you could meet so many nice people. I mean, it's complete bullshit, but I kinda enjoyed it. The waiting was kinda okay. The concert itself was also good, like, not very eventful, I think. Maybe it's just because I can't remember that much anymore. Oh, I've also met I've mainly talked to two, but 5 I think it was, girls back then, which were really amazing, and we had a nice talk, and we really talked quite well, and then she was like, by the way, how old are you? And then I told her my age, and she was like, oh, you're that young? Okay. And then we stopped talking, and I never saw them again, so. Wild times! Wild times! Yeah, the concert was pretty uneventful. They had a pre-opening act. I'm talking about everything. I just want to talk about the most, the worst, the best, whatever. But it's kinda one whole big thing, which is kinda a mess. So yeah, opening act spit on the stage, and we all were there like, ugh. And now the band is like, Diane Gray is supposed to stand on your spit, you nasty guy. Ugh. But at least the crowd didn't mock them, so that is something. I've heard the year before, or whenever, 2 years before, it was horrible. Like, I've heard stories about when they've played together with Ostkreuz, and that was apparently very bad, but I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty uneventful. I can't remember that much anymore because I felt so sick, but I must have looked very bad, because at the end of the concert I did not only feel bad in terms of, but also bad in terms of here, and I don't know, Kaoru noticed, and he tried 2 times to throw a plectrum pick, however you call it in English, at me, but I didn't catch it, so. But Papa Kaoru noticed that there was a sad girl in there. So, nice boy. That's nice because he was my favorite. I still like him, he's still the only member that I care about of that band, but never mind. Second concert! March 2008. Oh boy. We've all been there, right? Yeah, An Café in Berlin. What was the most annoying thing about it? Actually nothing. I mean, it's An Café. You don't have beef or anything at the fans with like bands like that. It's all very. We kind of like each other, so it's okay. The most annoying thing that I have encountered, I have never been to Columbia Club back then, and this club has 2 doors. We stood there and we were like, yo, we gotta be the first in there. And Stuffman on the other side was just like, he probably heard it because it's just a glass door. And he was just standing in front of us like... Dave opened the other door. We had bad places, but we went inside. And nothing much happened, to be honest. My friend tried to do, not foodie, we do not do foodie, especially not back then, but I had big problems with getting the thing, I don't know, I was very confused apparently. And she just grabbed my hand like, bitch, this is how it goes, and I was like, oh. Okay, thank you, mama. And the other thing which happened, this was quite funny, band went off stage and the backstage door was open. And there was a huge Miku fangirl. And you could see Miku for a second passing by, apparently. I didn't see because I was at the other side of the venue. And there was a huge scream. And instantly everyone around us was like, oh my god, fangirl. And later I figured out that she was a friend of mine, and we were all like, oops. That was kind of funny. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened during the day. Despite, of course, the constant, oh yeah, we have to spend 10-12 hours after the concert because that's the first cheapest train that goes back to our city. Oh, I really did not enjoy that. Next one. Also in 2008, in May, IRB. This was back when IRB sadly already started to become uncool. I'm sorry, I did not say that, but yeah, you know what I mean. Also very nice concert. I think it was when Rikaboshi came out, which was kind of like their last good album, mainly because it was probably only Sodoban cover songs. But well, also pretty uneventful. Oh no, not pretty uneventful. Funniest thing was like Aoi was just standing there doing his MC, talking in Japanese. And then at one point he just stared at the crowd like, do you even understand what I'm saying? No, he said, you do not understand what I'm saying, am I right? And everyone just went like, yeah! And he just laughed it off and stopped talking to us. And then he kind of made fun of us, as in, I say a word and you shout it back. And then he said stupid shit like, oh, tamago, and what did he say? Like stupid shit like egg and, I don't know, sock and shoe or something, and we all just would give it back, and yeah, it was kind of stupid, but they had their fun. Also, the thing which I thought was really annoying, after the concert, you know, when they're like, yo, bye-bye, we're gonna go yet, and we're gonna go yet, and stuff like that, there was Aoi standing there. I was in front of left side, and he was on the left side. From stage, the right side. And he was just standing there with his towel around his leg. Let me demonstrate it. Like this. And he was just standing there like, yo guys, nice evening and shit like that. And then there was this girl in, I think, second row or something. Yeah, she just stood there and stared at him and was like, oh! And then she suddenly just did this one. She just grabbed this fucking towel from him. And Aoi just stood there like, that did not happen. I'm nice, I'm smiling, I'm a cute guy, you know, and oh my god. Later on Animex, that girl would just act as if, like she would write things like, he gave it to me, and I just read everything like, bitch, he did not. Oh my god, he did not. Like, oh, rude. But well, she got Aoi's towel, because she just violently took it from him. Very annoying, very rude. Do not do this, please. Do not touch Bandoman. Unless they want you to touch, but do not touch Bandoman. Especially do not steal towel. No. Besides that, it was again... It was not uneventful. Intets threw a plaque. Pick, whatever. And I didn't catch it. And I was sad. And I turned around after the band was gone. And my friend, which was with me, he just stood there. And I was like... You did not! But he gave it to me. So, yay! Made a necklace out of it. Cool. Next one! Oh. 2008 in June. So we came to the venue. And it was all fine, it was all cool, like, you know, we've met a few people and we made pictures and everything, like the things you do usually before in concert, or you did before in concert. And then we were just sitting there. And 2 hours before the doors opened, I don't know what happened, but everyone from the back suddenly was like, fuck it. And they all started pushing through the entrance. I don't know what was going on, but we all had to get up because, I don't know, the back people were just like, yeah. So we had to stand there in the sun, and it was like, that day was very hot, it was summer, so we had like over 30 degrees and we had to stand there 2 hours like this and in the heat, in the sun. I don't know what happened there. Maybe someone gave a wrong signal or something, like, oh, the doors opened when there was a staff member going out or something. I don't know, but it was horrible. Ooh, it was horrible. There was a casino next door and they even started giving out for their drinks, their ice, their crushed ice, so that people could like get it a bit somewhere or drink a bit of it and stuff like that. Like, so when the entrance, how was it called? When the admission finally started, I have been inside and I have been, maybe let's say there were 50 people in front of me, let's say 30 to 50. I can't remember that well, but I was not that far on the front and I got inside because everyone was pushing that bad. I got inside in like 3 minutes or something. Whew, it's just me, okay? It's just me. What's wrong with you? And I was very annoyed and I almost fell inside and I was like, oh bitch, are you serious? And staff member was just like, he just stared at me and like, oh my god, fuck, and oh my god, yeah, I feel you. And they were totally not prepared for what happened there. Like, they were like, oh shit, oh fuck, what are we gonna do? Like, just like the people at Columbia Club all the time. Even though they became a bit more violent after the years. But well, we were finally inside. After we got our merch, after we had our first encounter with towels, that was just hanging there, you know, the Miyavi towel. And me and my friends they're like, what is that? It's a towel? Like, how are you supposed to clean your body with that? It's like way too small. So we got some t-shirts and got to the crowd back. And we were just standing there waiting. And there was a girl in front of me. Somewhere. I don't know. 2, 3 people in front of me. And she was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna smoke. We all just stood there like this as usual, you know? And she just started smoking and we all were like, are you fucking serious? And she was like, I don't care, I came from Spain. If I want to smoke, I smoke. And we were just like, you do not smoke in a venue like this. Like, I don't know, you can smoke in your little pee-pee club, but not in a big venue. And she did not listen, like, oh, fucking weeps, you know. Oh. I don't know what happened after that. I was just like, no. I was still very nice back then and I did not want to start a fight. So today I was like, bitch. I would have ripped that thing from her, but I'm a nice girl. That was the second annoying thing. Then the concert started. Kind of figured out what the towel were about. Because he had, I think the second song from Miyagi was where you would use the towels, you know? Woo! And yeah, we had no towels, so we used our t-shirts. And everyone looked at us like, what is stupid? And during that, did I or my friend, I don't know, we've lost one of the t-shirts. Like, we bought one for everyone, but in the end we only had 2. Yeah, we've lost it somewhere and someone obviously stole it. So, nice. And we've lost it like under our feet, so it was not that far away. But well, as it is in Germany, do not lose things, they will be gone in a second. Especially at concerts. Everyone was like, oh my god, Miami's so sexy. And everyone was screaming and I was just there like, huh? So yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff that happened. After the concert, one of our friends was in first row and she was completely soaked in water because apparently I did not see because I was small. But Miyavi was like, pouring his whole drink over her or something. Either that or because it was so hot they were giving drinks out and one of the drinks probably fell over her. I don't know, one of them. Possibly both. Because she looked like she took a shower. Like it was really, really bad. And Cinema Bizarre was there. Well, anyways, that was Miyabi. Oh, next one is interesting. May 2009. In the city here, wow! I have forgotten one thing. I don't have a ticket because it was on the book fair, which was prior to this one, in March 2009 as well, I think. How was this band called? Runa. I think they do not exist anymore. I don't think anyone even cares about them anymore. I think they've changed their name to Adolf Wissen or something. Ugh. You know, we were at the book fair, so very important people, very intelligent people in this, let's say, venue. And they just played. Their opening was the Orgasm of a Woman. Cringy! Luckily they played in Japanese, but I think they also played a song called Adolf Wissen. And I don't know why they come up with an idea of doing something like this in Germany, but yeah. And also they played YMCA. That was funny. But other than that, I really wish they would have gotten a better band. Also there was a signing session the next day and we went there one time and got our signs and then we looked at our posters, I think. I think from you it was a CD, but for my friend it was a poster. And for one guy the adding didn't work. So she was like, fuck, that's kind of bad. And after talking to her for a while I was like, go back, just tell him again to do this again. And then she did, and it was kind of cute. She just went to him with the poster, and all she did, like, she didn't say anything. She just went there like, and he was so confused. He was like, and then he saw that there was no sign, and he did it again. But it was kind of cute. She was just not saying anything, just. Yes! And then we left. Yeah. Next one. In May 2009. GP Kism. I like the music of them, but... Well, Kiwano is the guitarist, do I have to say more? I don't want to shit on people now. But there were things going on. It was an okay concert. Like, it was a very small venue. Let's just say, I don't know, the sound engineer of Hellraiser apparently fucked up completely and Kiwano's guitar did not work at all. And he got very angry. To a point at which one of the fans left the venue for a while because she was afraid of what was gonna happen. He was very aggressive. So, I think that's all. I don't want to make it too bad. Next one! 2 days later, on May 13th. Woo! I missed them. Gilgamesh Crazy Tour 2009 in Europe, as well in Berlin. Not much that happened there. There was a signing session, which we did not attend. I think there was a signing session. And those who were in Berlin very, very early kind of interacted with the band in front of the stage. Not the stage. In front of the venue while they were waiting, they were like coming up to them to say hi and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's Gilgamesh. They would do that. They are kind of nice. Very close to their fans, I like them. But other than that, not much happened, to be honest. It was just a nice concert. Only annoying thing, first time that I took my glasses to a concert and tried to headbang with glasses. I'll never do that again. I had some chocolate and it was completely melted by the time we were in Berlin and I was like asking people if they wanted a piece of chocolate and they were like, are you disgusting? Oh my god, no. I don't know why I asked them. I was just probably, I need friends, help. I really don't know why I asked them if they would like to have some melted chocolate. I'm stupid. Hello, it's me. Next one. June 2009. The worst concert I've been to. In terms of behavior of fans and everything. I gotta say it at once, for everyone that hasn't been to a concert before. That has been in 2009. Shit like that luckily doesn't happen anymore, okay? In terms of behavior, the worst concert, I mean, with that band. Of course. I'm sorry, I'm shitting on them again, but... Björn Grey in Dresden, 2009. Ooh. I'm gonna talk about this for a very long time, so take a pack of chips or something. Again, we arrived like 24 hours earlier because we went cool, you know. Well, we went there and nothing pretty much happened other than we've waited And I kind of fell asleep, I think, because it was dark when I... Then the last thing I remembered that it was dark, and then it was bright, so I probably fell asleep. At the other side was a club, and people were coming out like, oh, can my email, are you cutting? And stuff like that, and we were all just like super angry, you know, and like, oh, fuck off. My friend had a necklace which looked like a razor blade, and she was like, no, but I eat that shit. And they were so fucked up, like, oh my god. We were kind of making fun of them. One part of us was like, I wanna, and the rest was like, lol, losers. And then there was a girl with her mom, and I think her sister or something, coming later. I think they've parked their car in front of the venue, stepped outside, and then they were just, you know, we were like, let's say this is the venue where we were all standing, and they parked their car somewhere here, and then they stood here while we were all here. And I don't know, they just stood there like like pure elitism, like she had a rose in her hand, like I'm such Camille, Camille. We just all looked at her, and you could clearly see how she was like completely making fun of us for, like, I don't know, having friends, which she obviously did not have. So that was another annoying thing, like really this elitist bitch, which probably had no friends because, well, otherwise, no, she would just join someone that was standing there. We were quite a lot at that time. And then she left, and we were all like, oh my fucking god, bitch. Tour bus came, which parked right in front of us. One of my friends back then started to make fun because the tour bus wasn't moving, probably because he couldn't enter, because, well, we were blocking the gates. And she just started making fun, like, hey, lol, I can use it as a mirror. And everyone joined in, and it was kind of annoying, like, yeah, she's funny, okay, we got it. Like, I think tour bus left at one point. He will probably figured out that there was an entrance at the back or something. I hope. Apparently, I mean, the band was inside at some point, so probably. It was raining, it was raining, it was raining. Then it was finally 20:30. Okay, let's say it was finally 7. The gate opened. Kind of like Miyavi. As soon as the gate opened, the first girl fell on her. And she was just lying there. Hundreds of people, because they couldn't resist what was pushing from behind, of course, stepping on her, falling on her. I think by the time I was there, 3 people were there lying on top of each other. I was almost the 4th one or the 3rd one, I don't know. My friend, she got out quite without problems, but I had like plateau shoes, how's it called, you know, shoes, boots. And I was like, oh my god, ahead. And I just missed her head back like this because I just saw her and I was just stomping next to her. And I just was like, oh fuck, oh shit. So I made it on top of over them without falling. Luckily, my friend in front of me, she was like, oh my god, where is she? Where is she? Oh my god, okay, you did not fall. Whew. Yeah. That was the first one, first thing where I was like, oh shit, oh fuck. Freaks. Oh my god. Oof. So we went. It was like, we were still, you know, this is still the entrance. Where we were all waiting. The gate is here. Everyone fell in the gate. And we all like almost killed each other because one girl was falling, and if one girl is falling, of course, she can't get up in a situation like this. Also, staffmen, they had no idea what to do. They weren't even able to close the gate again. So we had to go there, and then there, and then there, and here was the venue. We were okay with this. We kind of made it. We were just walking, you know, everyone was like and we were just like, okay, we just gotta go do this. And then here there was a stair, and then there was the entrance to the venue. Here was a stair, and next to the stair was the things which are usually in front of the stage so that the audience doesn't go on the stage, you know, the gates. And it was there, unsecured. So we were just walking, and by the time we were walking, or we were done walking, there was another big pile of people coming towards us, and we just stand there at this little gate like, oh shit, oh fuck, it's gonna fall. So it was my friend, me, and that other girl. We were all trying to hold that fucking gate like oh my fuck, oh my shit, what are we supposed to do? There was no security on the other side, which would try to hold this thing back. Just an ambulance, which had no people inside, because it was just there for, well, in case, you know. So we were just there like, oh, but we want to go inside, you know. And then this brave young lady next to me were just like, go, I can do this. And we were like, you sure? And she was like, I'll make it. I think she did it, but we were like, okay, we just go inside now. And we left her behind. I think she made it, because when I looked back, the gate was still standing. She wasn't there, I think she followed us. But I was like, oh my fucking god, freaks! Freaks everywhere. So I got inside. I got my spot in the, like, quite in the front. I mean, I got in quite late, but I still got a good spot at the front. So I was standing there, minding my own business with my friend next to me, because we were like, just go to the merge after the concert, that was enough. Enough for now, let's just wait and calm down. Next to me, a girl showed up. Kind of like this, like... And I looked over to her. It was the girl that fell down. Her whole arm was covered in blood. And I was like, girl, should I get like the security ambulance people? And she was like, no, no, I'm not gonna move anywhere. If they take me out, I did this for nothing, you know. And I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that. I get it. Oh my god, fuck. So we were just like standing there, like, A few minutes later, two bitches came up, like two elitist bitches. I was just standing there minding my own business. I had a bit of space, not much, let's say, like, you know. That much maybe. Two bitches in front of me, like. And I was like, excuse me, are you serious right now? And she just literally is like, yeah, why? I mean, what do you need that space for? Do you want to dance or something? And I was like, looking at my friend, and she was like, and I was like, yeah, obviously. And she just like, yeah, well, bad luck then. And she was not moving, like, and I was like, no, calm down, it's okay, it's okay. I was just standing there, like, it's just gonna happen. Behind me, two big guys. Like, okay, I'm fine with that. It's okay. Band came on stage. Two guys behind me immediately pushed me aside, stood in front of me and my friend, and we were just there like, I was about to punch them so bad at the back of their head, like really, the only thing that could hold me together is first, the punch at the back of the head would be probably, it could cause problems. And not just for him, but also for me. So I was like, okay. I pushed my way back, because I was like, no, fucking no. And I was just standing there, like, between those bitches, like, and those guys, like a sandwich. My friend, we were like, and because she was standing there, I could see, oh, there was a spot in the first row where nobody stands, because it was right in front of the music boxes, so it was very loud. But we were like, so we went there, and we got our safe spot in the first row. And from then on, the concert was good. Like, I had a girl next to me, a lovely lady. She was also like into headbanging, but kind of insecure, just like I was back then. And we were like each other pushing ourselves like up, like, doesn't matter, just party. Yeah, we've been through shit, you know. And yeah, next to me, a security staff guy. Whenever I was like, you know, when you're headbanging, you sometimes see what's up there. And he was always just so I don't know, it must have looked kind of brutal. I don't know if it was because of us or if there was something going on beside, but he was kind of like, oh my god, should I step in, should I do something? He didn't know what to do. But other than that, it was pretty uneventful. Only thing which was very annoying at one point, I think Kyo just finished one of his songs, and then suddenly there was a bra. And someone drew a bra. Kyo was there with his microphone and the bra which just fell right next to him. And he just stood there like... And you could literally see in his face that he was like... do I continue or do I leave the stage now? I literally thought he would leave the stage, but then after like a minute or something, he was like, okay, nothing happened, everything is fine. And then they just moved on with their performance, and not much happened after that. I think not much happened after that, but I think that is already enough. That is like, whew. And you're wondering why so many Japanese fans think we are crazy, stupid bitches. Like I said, nothing happened much after that during the concert. We just wanted to go back and check the merch booth, but there was so much going on and we were like, oh, come on, no. We've had enough for today, so we just left without buying any merch, and we were waiting outside. It's outside for our friend's mother, which would collect us and bring us back to our city. I was so furious and exhausted and everything. I stepped into that car, and 2 minutes later I couldn't stand anything anymore. I didn't, but I was like, oh my fucking god, but I've made it 2 full hours with being on the edge. Good job. That was the worst concert in terms of audience that I have experienced. Dion Gray 2009 in Dresden. And you're wondering why I talk bad about Dion Gray fans today. I'm sorry, I know there are very many lovely people, but this behavior is something... Dion Gray. It has nothing to do with the band at that point, but... Cure and Jesus. Really. So yeah, that was very exciting. Next one! Oh, that one was nice as well, in terms of behavior of the crowd. Not as bad, but also very nice. In July 2009, Cologne Vespers Ray. We came there as well a bit earlier. This time not because we wanted, because we didn't know anyone in Cologne, so... But because it was the cheapest train ticket. Like really, and we still paid 200 bucks. We arrived and it was all cool. There were like a few people waiting already outside, and in the morning the beef started. Very rainy day, so pretty disgusting, but it was alright. So at one point, those who were there like before us, I think, they started to do this whole, hey, we could write numbers on our hands, and then everyone that is here currently, we will talk to the security, and everyone that has a number on their hand surely will get in first. And we were all like, okay. Except for, I don't want to say that, but there was a strong girl, a big girl, and I don't want to say something mean towards her weight, because I don't care about that, but for her, why not? Let's just call her Miss Puff. That's nice, that's cute. Let's just call her Mrs. Puff. So Mrs. Puff was there and she was like, no problem. Let Mrs. Puff do. It's okay. Oh, I had a big problem with Mrs. Puff. So yeah, the one which were like, yeah, let's just draw things on our hands so we can get in. They did not do as they promised and gave everyone that were sitting there a number. No. She gave herself and her friends a pretty high number, and also those friends which were still not in front of the venue, they already got a number. And then those of us who were still there, or who were already there, who would have gotten a number, did not get one, because, well, your friends which were still, I don't know, somewhere, probably not even in Cologne at that point, got that number, which would have been ours, like Mrs. Puff's and mine and I don't know, other girls. So we were all pretty pissed. Obviously, but it's okay. We were like, okay, you won't be able to get that stupid number system. It won't work anyway, so it doesn't matter. It did not work. There was no way that it could work. Later, like I think 2 hours before the entrance, the security said, okay, you don't have to be on the road anymore, you can come into our garden. But then the whole pushing started, of course, because by the time, of course, we weren't only like 20-50 people, we were like a lot. I don't know how many people joined, but a lot. I, luckily, had my friend Mrs. Puff next to me. Lovely lady. Of course, at one point, I think 30 minutes before the doors opened, people started pushing a lot. And Mrs. Puff got very angry at me for pushing. for pushing. Because I was there like, oh my fucking god, can people just stop pushing? And she was like, oh, well, you are the one that's pushing the most. I'm like, bitch, excuse me, I'm just trying to make space because I don't wanna, like, oh my fucking god, are you serious, bitch? Because, I don't know, if you have a girl that is like 180 pounds, kilogram, or if you have me, which is like not 180, but yeah. What do you think? Who's gonna be the one that is pushed away sooner? Me, with not even half of her weight, or she? I don't know. So she was like starting beef, and her friend, which almost collapsed. She was kind of cute, but she almost collapsed. So I noticed that she had very much problems breathing. So I started doing this, and she was like, "Thank you." And her Miss Puff got kind of like super bitchy because how could I dare, me the one that is pushing? Well, she was pushing as well. Pushing. How could I dare give her air when I am clearly the one that is the reason for her not to breathe? Like, excuse me, bitch. Unlike you, I care about your friend not collapsing. Oh my fucking god. So I had a bit of problem with Mrs. Puff over there. But well. At one point the doors opened. It was also a very fast going inside thing. And we were like pretty chilled. Like, of course not pretty chilled because we were still like, oh my fucking god, we need to get inside or we're gonna get smashed. But we were still like not trying hard to push our way forward or something. We were like, it doesn't matter as soon as we come alive inside alive. So Mrs. Puff, of course, because she was pushing, was way further in front of us, especially because my friend and I considered going to the how do you say, like where you put your jackets and stuff like that. I don't know if we did in the end. I think we did. Of course we were behind her because she did not do that. Oh, and bitch was talking later on Animex about me. Like saying exactly what I just said, like this one bitch, you know? Pushing all the way, but then in the end she was behind us. And I was like, there, excuse me, Mrs. Puff. You stupid bitch. Luckily she did not say any names, because obviously she did not know my name. It's probably gonna get dark soon, just in case you know. So I was about to start a beef with her, but I was like, no. You need your brain cells a bit longer. So I did not do it. But I saw her after the concert at the main station and I was about to start a fight with her, but I did not. I need to save my brain cells, I don't have that many left. But we were like, you know, if you could kill with your eyes, we would both be dead at an instant. Mrs. Puff, if you see that. Yeah, that was nice. Otherwise, not much happened at the concert. Oh yeah, that happened another thing. I was, you know, there. Before me, a guy like this. It's dark. I don't know if you can see it. Before me, a guy like this. Behind me, a guy like this. And I was the sandwich again. I gotta take this so I can see if you can see me. That was very nice, very nice. I almost had no air. I almost collapsed because I couldn't breathe. Also, for some reason, I don't know how it happened, but people tried motion. So this going from one side to the other. And we almost all fell down because half of us had no idea what was going on, while half of us obviously was already in Japan and knew what was going on. It was a disaster. We almost all killed ourselves, so we just tried once and then no Moshu again. Next one and last one for today. I did not plan to talk that much, but this one is not very... But there's something very nice happening. October 2009 in Berlin, Columbia Club. Muck. Yay! I don't even remember going there anymore. I really do not. But I do remember one thing, and that was very loud.
Hello, it's me from editing the video. Apparently I really do not have any memory of that day because as I was checking what I just said, I figured out that this was not the concert right now. So, I'll just cut it out and say it when it's in the right time. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, other than that, I don't remember anything of that day. Like really, I don't even remember going there. Oh yeah, I now if I stare at this, I remember one point And the set list, Tatsuro stood there and he stared at the set list. He was reading the next song. And there was obviously, was it called Hanabi? How was the song called? And he was just staring there like... He did not want to play that song, sing that song, because he was kind of, I think he had a cold shortly before, so he wasn't that, like, he was very good, but not that, you know? I think that's everything. I really can't remember anything else from that concert. So yeah, that was everything I had to say from my first concert till 2010. We still have a lot to go, I guess. We did not cover that much. I always think it's not many concerts, and in fact it is not many considering how many concerts West Germany got, because at one point bands stopped coming to the East. I think that was, in fact, 2010 when they stopped coming to East Germany, and it was all just West, which I could not afford going to. I mean, it's 13 years, so not much for 13 years, I'd say. Next part will come someday. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I did not forget anything. Anyways, until next time, stay lovely. Bye bye.